Somewhere, right now, someone is thinking about you. Not liking your photos. Not texting, "Hey, how are you?" Just thinking, quietly. In the dark, when the world is asleep and their mind won't shut up, they replay the sound of your voice. They remember the way you laughed at something stupid. They wonder if you ever think about them too, and you don't even know it's happening. That's the cruelest joke life plays on us. Somewhere out there, someone is in love with you. Really in love, not the fake kind. The kind that keeps people awake. The kind that makes them check their phone one more time before they sleep, hoping. And guess what? You'll probably never know who it is, because that's how it works. The people who love us the loudest usually say the least. They don't confess. They don't beg. They just exist near us, quietly hoping we notice, while we're too busy chasing someone who barely remembers our name. Funny, isn't it? You spend your nights wondering why nobody loves you the way you want to be loved, while somewhere someone is loving you exactly that way, and you're too blind, too distracted, to see it. Here's the truth that's going to sting a little. You are not entitled to know who loves you. Life doesn't owe you closure. Some people will love you in silence and disappear before you ever find out. And you'll spend years wondering what if, never knowing the answer was standing right in front of you the whole time. So let me ask you something uncomfortable. What if it's already too late? What if the person who loved you the most already gave up? What if they waited and waited, and you were too busy trying to be loved by people who never truly saw you? This isn't going to be one of those soft videos that tells you everything happens for a reason and leaves it there, because the real question isn't who loves you. The real question is, would you even recognize it if you saw it? Let's find out. Here's something nobody warns you about growing up. The world doesn't reward love. It rewards performance. We're taught to chase attention, not affection. Likes, not loyalty. Attention feels like love, because it lights up the same part of the brain. So we chase the wrong thing, mistaking noise for meaning. And somewhere in that noise, real love, quiet, steady, unglamorous love, gets buried. It doesn't compete well. It doesn't trend. So we walk right past it, chasing something louder, something that will eventually leave. Here's where it gets dark. The people who love you the most, silently, are usually the ones who suffer the most, silently too. They watch you chase people who treat you like an option. They want to say something, but they don't. Because real love doesn't manipulate. It doesn't guilt you into choosing it. It just waits, hoping you'll wake up on your own. Most people never do. Think about every person who has ever loved you and never told you. Some of them moved on. Some of them still lie awake wondering what would have happened if they just said something. And you'll never know which one it was. That's not a comforting thought. It's not supposed to be. Pain like this is either going to break you or it's going to wake you up. You get to choose which one. Because here's what nobody tells you. The ones who scream for you the loudest are usually the ones who need you the least. And the ones who stay quiet, who never demand anything, those are the ones who need you the most. And they're also the ones you'll overlook the longest. If there's someone in your life right now who has been consistent, who has never played games, who has simply been there, stop scrolling for a second and think about them. Not the ones who ghost you and come back. The ones who show up in the boring moments. That's what real love actually looks like. It's not cinematic. It's boring and steady. And most of us throw it away, chasing something more exciting, not realizing excitement and love are two different things. Here's the uncomfortable truth this video is really about. You cannot receive love you don't believe you deserve. That's the whole trap. If deep down you believe you're not enough, then even when real love is standing right in front of you, you will find a way to dismiss it, sabotage it, or run from it. Because accepting real love means facing the terrifying possibility it's easier to chase people who reject you. Their rejection confirms what you already secretly believe about yourself. You seek out people who treat you the way you think you deserve. And then you wonder why love never works out for you. So maybe the real question was never, who loves me? Maybe it's, do I love myself enough to accept it when someone finally does? Because someone out there might genuinely be in love with you right now, and it doesn't matter, not even a little, if you're not standing in a place where you can receive it. Love isn't just about being chosen. It's about being ready. Most people spend their whole lives being chosen by the right people at the wrong time, because they were still broken, still convinced love had to hurt to be real. You were taught that love equals chaos, because the first people who were supposed to love you unconditionally showed you something else. Now, without realizing it, you associate real love with boredom and toxic chaos with passion. That has to end somewhere. It starts with deciding you're done, confusing intensity with intimacy. Here's the darkest part of all this. Some people are going to go their entire lives without ever knowing they were loved. Not because nobody loved them, but because they were too numb, too guarded, too busy protecting themselves from getting hurt again, to let it in. They built walls so high that even the people who genuinely cared eventually stopped trying to crack them. So if there's a wall around you right now, ask yourself honestly, is it protecting you? Or is it just keeping the right people out while the wrong ones somehow always find a way in? Because walls don't actually keep bad people out. Bad people manipulate their way in regardless. Walls only keep good people out. The patient ones, the honest ones, the ones who would have actually stayed. So while you're busy guarding yourself, you might be the reason the right person walked away quietly, thinking you just weren't interested, when really, you were terrified. Let that sink in. This is the moment where you get to decide something. Are you going to keep living like this, chasing people who don't choose you, ignoring the ones who do, and calling it fate? Or are you finally going to open your eyes? Because here's the final truth, and it's not a gentle one. Nobody is coming to save you from this pattern. You have to be the one who tears down the walls. You have to be the one who finally believes you're worth staying for, instead of proving it over and over to people who were never going to stay anyway. And when you do that, when you actually heal enough to receive love, instead of just chasing it, you'll finally understand something that should have been obvious the whole time. Love was never rare. You were just unavailable. So here's what I want you to do. Stop scrolling past the people who show up quietly for you. Stop punishing loyalty and rewarding chaos. Somewhere out there, someone loves you. Maybe they always have. And the real work isn't finding them. It's becoming someone capable of finally letting them in. If this hits something in you, if some part of you just recognized a pattern you've been living for years, don't just scroll away and forget it happened. Sit with it. Let it actually change something. And if you want more of this, the kind of truth that doesn't comfort you, but wakes you up, subscribe, because next time, it might hit even harder. Drop a comment right now and tell me this. Is there someone you overlooked? Someone who loved you quietly, and you only realized it after it was too late? I want to hear it, because somewhere, someone reading your comment might realize it's happening to them too. Don't let it be too late for you.